In the heart of the vast African savanna, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lay the village of Luyangani. This village was known across the region not for its size, but for its fierce warrior spirit, embodied by one remarkable woman, Mubita. Mubita was not just any woman. She was a towering figure of strength and resilience, known for her unmatched prowess in both battle and the bedroom. Her story was one that had captured the imagination of many, and yet it was also a tale of sorrow and loss. Mubita's first husband, Ken, was a brave man. A warrior in his own right, he had fought valiantly to win Mubita's hand. On the eve of their wedding, Ken approached his mother, a wise elder of the village. "Mother," Ken began, his voice tinged with excitement and a hint of trepidation. "Tomorrow, I marry Mubita, the strongest of women. I am proud, but I also fear her strength. Will I be able to handle her?" His mother smiled gently, placing a hand on his shoulder. "Ken, my son, strength is not to be feared but respected. Embrace it, and it will guide you." Ken nodded, steeling himself for the life ahead. But the union, though filled with mutual respect and affection, was short-lived. Ken's heart, though brave, could not withstand the intensity of Mubita's love. One night, after a particularly passionate encounter, Ken passed away in his sleep. The village mourned, and Mubita was left alone, her heart heavy with grief. Yet she remained a respected figure, her strength a symbol of the village's might. Time passed, and Mubita's reputation only grew. Men admired her, and some even desired to tame the wild spirit within her. Emma, a trader with a quick wit and a charming smile, was the next to try. "Mubita," Emma said, his voice filled with admiration, "I do not fear your strength. I am drawn to it, like a moth to a flame." Mubita looked at him, her eyes softening. "Emma, my strength is both my gift and my curse. Are you sure you are ready?" Emma nodded, his resolve unshaken. But like Ken before him, Emma too succumbed to the overwhelming power of Mubita's love. The village mourned once again, their hearts filled with sorrow for both Mubita and the men who dared to love her. Michael, a renowned hunter, was the third to fall. He believed his rugged life had prepared him for anything. Yet, the wilderness of Mubita's heart proved too wild for him to tame. Michael's death only cemented Mubita's legend, and men began to fear her as much as they respected her. The king of Luyangani, a man of great wisdom and foresight, had long watched Mubita from afar. His son, Paulo, was smitten by her strength and beauty. "Father," Paulo said one evening, his eyes shining with determination, "I wish to marry Mubita. Her strength will bring honor to our family and our village." The king hesitated, aware of the tragic fates of Mubita's previous husbands. "My son, are you certain? Her strength is unparalleled, and many have tried to match it." Paulo nodded. "I am not afraid, father. With Mubita by my side, I believe we can reclaim the lands we have lost." The king, seeing the resolve in his son's eyes, finally gave his blessing. Paulo and Mubita's union was celebrated with great fervor, and together they led the village in a battle to reclaim the lands lost to neighboring tribes. Their victory was swift and decisive, and the village of Luyangani rejoiced. Mubita's strength had indeed brought honor and safety to her people. But the joy was short-lived. Paulo, despite his bravery and love for Mubita, could not withstand the intensity of their life together. He too passed away, leaving Mubita alone once more. The grief that engulfed Mubita was unbearable. She wandered into the forest, her spirit broken, her heart filled with sorrow. She contemplated ending her life, feeling that her strength was more of a curse than a blessing. It was there, deep in the forest, that hunters found her, sitting by a stream, her eyes empty and her spirit crushed. "Mubita," one of the hunters called softly, approaching her with caution. Come back with us. The village needs you. We all need you." Mubita looked up, her eyes filled with tears. "Why? Why should I return? I bring nothing but sorrow." The hunter knelt beside her, taking her hand. "You bring strength, Mubita. You are the spirit of our village. Without you, we are nothing." Mubita, touched by the hunter's words, slowly nodded. She stood, her shoulders squared, her eyes now filled with a renewed sense of purpose. Mubita returned to the village, her spirit unbroken. She continued to live, not just as a symbol of strength, but as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. The men of the village continued to respect her, not out of fear, but out of admiration. Her story became a legend, told and retold through the generations. Mubita, the woman whose strength was both her gift and her curse, remained a beacon of hope and resilience for the people of Luyangani, forever etching her name into the annals of history. For more stories, please subscribe to My Celebrity TV, like, comment, and share this video.